So we're here with Kris Gould in the Wattsalpoag Games booth, and we get a kind of a treat here because we're looking at a prototype of their first. Is this your first party game?
Yeah, it's our first party game. Yeah,
and it's called I Got It.
If you don't count the bartender game. Yeah.
I was wondering whether we counted that or not. You could go party game on that one.
Maximum of 5 players. I think that's not quite right.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah. But this is I Got It, and we're going to learn all about it.
Yep. This is a game, it's basically just a game of giving clues for a word. You've got 7 words here, and one of them, everybody has a deck of 7, hand of 7 cards, actually 7 cards plus 2 I Got It cards. So if I'm the one giving the clues, I'm going to shuffle these up, choose one randomly, not show you what it is, and I'm going to give you clues to that word. So I chose number 7, trouble. So, but you don't know that, so I'm going to look out there and see what I can see. Trouble looks like hornets, I'm going to say.
I agree.
And maybe feels like the sun, I don't know, dogs. Sounds like dogs, okay, yeah. I think the hornets one is a good clue, so I can mark that as a better clue with my little marker here.
Oh, okay. So you're giving us a hint.
Exactly, yeah. And if I want to do an opposite, I could say, you know, smells like the opposite of a bathtub. Or I don't know, but that's a very good clue. So we have some various things here. So meantime, everybody else is looking at the clues I got, and they're taking their hand of cards, and they're saying, looks like hornets. Well, I would say that's torture, so I'm going to put number 4 in my best spot here, which is worth 4 victory points.
Gotcha.
And said, well, but it also might be summer looks like hornets, because they come out in the summer. And it also might be trouble. Who knows? So I'll put that one down there. So you get 3 guesses. So the fact that the clues are pretty abstract and pretty strange doesn't make that much difference, because you can at least get a 50-50 shot almost.
Right.
Then after everybody's guessed, we flip them up and we see what people get. Now I guessed trouble on my last one, so I'm going to get 2 points. If I'd guessed trouble for my first one, I'd get 4 points.
So the more confident you are, the higher you want to put them on the chart.
The better ones go up there. Now if I was really confident that the answer was trouble, I'd say, I'm not going to make 3 guesses. Trouble is it. I got it. So I put down I got it. I got it.
Wow, okay.
Yep. So when I flip them up, I look at that. If it wasn't trouble, of course, I get nothing. But if it was, for every I got it card down here, I get a bonus point. So I'm going to get 4, 5, 6 points for getting that one right. That's really cool. Now the clue giver, he counts the number of players who got it right, no matter where they put that. And he gets 1 point for every player who got it right. So you want to get as many players guessing your clues right as possible. And it's just that simple. Each player gets 1 turn giving clues, and everybody else is guessing at the same time. 10 players can play at the same time.
10 players.
10 players, yep, which is that makes it a party game. Yep.
Now I notice a little miniature sand timer.
There's a little sand timer.
Round, like, limited to the minute.
Essentially, yeah. Well, this is a 2-minute timer. What happens is when the person giving the clues starts giving clues, he turns this over. If it ends, then he's got to stop giving clues, and he turns it over again, and they have until it finishes to make their guesses.
Okay.
So that's pretty much it. It plays pretty quickly and easily.
Now, in terms of, we've got the little word cards here.
Right.
You're explaining the green ones are sort of concrete.
Yeah, the green ones are concrete, like straw, a baby, fish, and things like that. And these are kind of abstract, like art and cuteness and mystery and things like that. So it gets kind of abstract as you give things, and people say, why does it not smell like a bathtub if the answer is laziness? So yes, there's some very interesting metagaming that goes on afterwards, saying, why did you give that clue? It's like, don't you know that summer feels like the sun? It's obviously summer. You gave the wrong clue. That sort of thing.
After a round's over, do you just fill in the empty spots?
You just fill in. You do have an option. The person, when they're the clue giver, they can throw away 1 or 2 of the purple words because they think that's going to be too hard or whatever. They get replaced randomly, so you might get betrayal instead. So watch out for that. But and you get to replace these also. You can throw away up to 3 of these words.
Okay.
So essentially, you've got a lot of choices, and it plays well with up to 10 people.
Now we see this in prototype form here.
Yes.
What are the plans in terms of release time frame?
Well, we are hoping to have it released by the end of the year, especially in time for Christmas.
Okay.
We were going to have it in time for Essen, but since it's English only, we're going to have to maybe substitute something else, scooch it ahead in the schedule. But yeah, this is the prototype. It is pretty much the final artwork, except for these cards, which will actually look more like this. But these are what it's going to look like. And it'll have all this in it, which is 200 purple words, 200 green words, And everybody, 10 sets of 9 of these cards and maps.
Okay.
So it's got a lot of stuff.
Now, can we talk you into shiny little penguins to use as keeping score? Because we couldn't get a hold of those last year.
Oh, well, we have penguins now. We have boxes over there, boxes behind me, and we're selling penguins.
One of the other games that they most recent release,
it's,
right?
It's our most recent release.
Fistful of Penguins.
Right.
Maybe tell people about that, because it was in short supply for a while, but
That's
it's not.
true.
Is available now.
Fistful of Penguins. It's got a whole bunch of little Jonathan penguin meeples in it. There you go. This is Jonathan Franklin, by the way. He invented the game.
Oh, hey. Being handed a fistful of penguins by
and
the
he's handing you
designer.
a fistful of penguins. Yes. Those are the penguins, little penguin meeples. And we have, 1s and 5s. 5s are gold. But it also has animal dice with 6 different animals on it. And what you try to do is you try to roll basically the best scoring animals for what you get. And each animal scores differently. A camel will score $5, but if there's a lion showing, camels score 0 because they're scared of lions. Lions score $7, but if you score the lions, you don't score anything else. Moose scores $9, but only if there is a squirrel to go with him. You need a squirrel with your moose.
Naturally.
Squirrels will steal, so if I have 1 squirrel, I'm going to steal $1 from you. 2 squirrels, I'm going to steal $1 from you and $1 from the next guy, or $2 from the next guy, and keep on going around the table. And you only have 6 penguins. Now, penguins are used to buy more dice or to re-roll. So I can spend a penguin to buy another die, or I can spend a penguin to pick up as many dice as I want and re-roll them. You only start the game with 6 penguins, so you use them all up in 3 rounds, or you can roll more penguins too. And then you can get the more penguin tokens to buy more dice later on, things like that. So, yep, it plays pretty quickly, in about 15 minutes, plays up to 6 players.
It's wonderful. We enjoy it quite a bit, and you can pull it out with almost any group.
Yes, you can.
It plays wide, gamer or
Teaching
non-gamer.
is easy because you just hand them the scoring card and say this is how much each one scores for.
Yep.
And you just tell them you spend a penguin to buy a die or to re-roll.
And how many games have tiny little penguins?
Absolutely.
Purple penguins. There we go.
Well, thank you so much, Kris.
Sure, thank
for
you.
taking the time to talk to us, and best of luck. We can't wait to see this when it's out in full.
I hope so soon. Yes, I hope it's soon.